Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come in and run my mouth and talk about the girls up in 90210, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. But I tell y'all, I have never laughed so hard in my life watching one of these housewife shows. The first, I think I was in the first 7. First of all, I was, I'm a night owl. So I was up. It was around like 5:20 something in the morning, and I was up watching Housewives Beverly Hills. And the first like 17 minutes, when I tell you, some of this was like TV gold, in my opinion. When I tell you, everybody was cutting up this episode. Yeah, I don't know what. I don't want to go down. I don't want to go down this hole. I don't. I think what it is because Potomac. I know I'm about to go there just give me like 1 or 2 minutes, then we're gonna move on with Beverly Hills. I think what it is like with Potomac, because Potomac is a black cast. I have high hopes for Potomac. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have a lot of black shows on Bravo already. We can probably count them on one hand. Atlanta, Married to Medicine, Potomac. I don't know. I'm probably missing 1 or 2 more. And so I think it is like when I see these black shows, I just want them to really, well, the ones that I like, yeah, I really want them to kind of like be successful, right? And when I watch Potomac and it's just a mess, and not even a good mess, it's like, oh, girl, what is going on? And then when I turn the TV on and, girl, I'm watching these white girls over in Beverly Hills cut up and act a fool. It's like, this is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. And it's a disappointment for me when I don't get what I want, like when I'm watching Atlanta or Potomac, because maybe I'm putting these women up here because sometimes I do think that we can be too hard on it. I've said that. I think sometimes we can be too hard, especially on Atlanta, because the girls, y'all claws come out for Atlanta. But I think that sometimes we can be too hard on the black cast. I do. But it's also hard to really stand in that when I see what some of the other girls are giving, right? Like when I've tuned into Miami and I see what the girls on Miami have, gave us. When I turn on Beverly Hills and I see what the girls on Beverly, girl, if they can do it, y'all can do it too. Girl. But let me get off that. Okay, let's just get into the show. So the episode picks off where it left off, girl. They're all at the dinner table. Girl, Cal and Sutton are giving us, girl, reality TV fight MTV Award 2024. Okay. This is the thing. In Cal's defense, Cal has let the girls know that, girl, she has had a rough past year. Okay. It's pretty much been a mess. But in Sutton's defense, I think Sutton is looking at coming at this on a, if we're friends, then you should be able to tell us or me anything. Correct me if I'm wrong. The times that Sutton has brought this up in conversation, it's really been a one-on-one. The only reason why I came up at that dinner table was because Crystal brought it up. I'm not mad at it, okay? But Crystal brought it up at the dinner table. But from what I can remember, the times that this conversation has been had, it's been one-on-one between like Sutton and Cal. So I think that Sutton is being a little sensitive towards the situation, because if she wasn't, she could just be a messy heifer and just, girl, bring it up in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's what Sutton is coming from. Like, if we're supposed to be friends, then you should be able to tell me or us anything, right? It's almost in a way which is kind of messed up, Like it's almost, I feel like Sutton is kind of like testing the friendship. But truth be told, girl, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if Lisa Rinna was on the show this season, girl, they would not be fooling with girl. I don't think that I don't think that Fox was it Fox Five Force Fox, whatever. I don't think they ever really fooled with Sutton like that. Um and I don't think that Cal really fools with Sutton like that. I think Sutton was just someone who, girl, she let rent her house out. She was gonna collect a couple of thousands of dollars and girl, she was gonna go on by her way. Um Cal basically says, I can't afford to be depressed right now. I'm going through a hard time. So she's telling the girls again that girl, she's going through something, right? But she's just not telling the girls what that something is. Um, when Denise Richards said, "What's going on?" and then Garcelle said, "Girl," Cynthia says, they switch up the conversation and they start talking. I forgot who brought it up, but Cynthia says that they should start talking about being single and how it's okay to be single. And everyone at this table can have a man if they want to. Girl, that's what I be trying to tell you. I tell y'all that all the time. Girl, getting a man is not hard. Keeping, like y'all say, she can't keep a man. Girl, keeping a man ain't hard. Girl, he cheats, you take him back. That's what a lot of women do. But girl, getting a man ain't hard. Any girl, listen. I don't went up the street around the corner and seen a home and see homeless couples all the time. Hello, girl, getting a man ain't hard. It really ain't. Erica Jane. Erica Jane basically wants a Disney fairy tale. She wants the love story. I mean, I guess, girl, we want what we want, and we want it when we want it. But girl, Erica Jane has lived most of her life. Erica Jane, 50 something years old. I think they said the life expectancy is like 78, 76. Girl, some people reach it to 90, 100. So either she'd have lived most of her life or half of her life. And girl, Miss Thing is still on TV at her big age, talking about girl. Basically, she want a Prince Charming, pretty much. She want a love story from the movies. Girl, this is not a movie, girl. This is real fucking life. Okay. Anyways, EJ Global LLC. Then she started lying. Then she started lying, talking about rich or poor. Y'all heard Dorit say. You mean what did Dorit say? You mean rich, right? Okay, girl, what are you talking about, girl? I know you don't want no man that bad, okay? And coming from the lifestyle you used to live, girl, I know for a fact you're not trying to go back, girl, to living the lifestyle you lived prior to the lifestyle you had, girl, the other day, girl, before Tom came down to the host role and yanked you up, okay? Anyways, so Denise, when I tell y'all, girl, Denise was gone. You know it was bad when the chef was like, Denise Richards is effed up. Girl, Denise was gone. I'm going to say that it was alcohol. I'm going to say it was alcohol. It gave me more of an alcohol tea. Like she probably had like a few glasses of wine or a bottle, hello, before she made it over to the scene. So Denise Richards, she addresses EJ Global LLC. Girl. And then she tells Erica about the way she used to treat her. When I tell you Erica, everybody was confused, but I think the person who was the most confused was Erica. When I say Erica was like, about I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't. I'm so confused. Like, what's she talking about? I don't know. I promise I don't know what you're talking about. That's what Erica was on. I really and truly believe that Erica really did not know what Denise was talking about. Denise didn't even know what she was talking about. Denise, I'm gonna have to get into your ass a little bit later on in the episode. Denise didn't even know what she was talking about, girl. She started talking about go back and watch the show. Girl, one thing Denise gonna do is break the fourth wall. Girl, either it's gonna be Bravo, FM Bravo, or girl, go watch the show. She don't care. Girl. And that's I'm kind of with that. This late in the game of reality TV, girl, why do we still have to play this game of like we gotta pretend that it's really not a cameraman that's taping these women's like girl. I think sometimes a girl should just say, girl, you know what you said in your confessional last year? Girl, or not, oh, you know what you said last year. No, girl, just say what she said in that, girl. And if you want to, girl, start breaking out of episodes and girl, give the timestamp. Hello? Anyways, Erica Jane apologizes. I'm sorry, I don't remember, so you don't remember. Girl, watch the show. Girl, then Erica was like, I think that's when Erica probably realized that girl, the niece was there to come after her. Because she was like, hold on, what's going on? Yeah, girl, the niece is coming for you this season. Basically. I think that's when the light bulb went off in Erica Jane's head. Oh, okay, that's why Denise is back, because she about to come after me. Sutton. Sutton is my girl. But Sutton is a big, walking, wealthy contradiction. Girl. I'm trying to understand. And this is why I told y'all, Sutton, it didn't have nothing to do with Erica Jane, girl, and that man putting his head between Erica Jane, between her legs and on top of her Boochie cat through them latex pants. It ain't had nothing to do with that, girl. Sutton was mad because Sutton, girl, wore her good Lafayette 148 pants, and Sutton wanted to be on stage and get rubbed on and all that good stuff like Erica Jane and girl Crystal. If she would have waited, girl, they could only pull two at a time. If she would have waited, she would have got next right with Cal. Sutton pulls out, girl, a little marijuana. I said, what is going on? Girl, you was just cutting up the other day, Sutton. I'm so happy that Crystal said in her confessional that Sutton is a walking contradiction. Girl, you was just cutting up the other day at the Magic Mike show down to Vegas. And now all of a sudden, girl, you walking around here with a little blunt in your Chanel. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because it's something wrong when you do it because you was just cutting up the other day about what was going on. Now all of a sudden, girl, you forgot about you being on the American Ballet Foundation or Association or organization, whatever it's called. Sutton, girl, I'm going to need you to get it together, girl, and get your lies straight. Baby, when I tell y'all, Dorit and Denise had me screaming. Girl, that's another scene that should get an MTV award for reality TV. When I tell y'all, Dorit and Denise had me hollering in this apartment. Girl. So Denise gets up and Dorit walks up to Denise. They're all right at this point. Everybody has made their way from the dinner table back to the bar. Okay, baby. Denise had that jacket on like this. Oh, girl! When I tell you Denise had that jacket on upside down, inside out, round and round, upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out. Girl, when I tell y'all, girl, so Dorit walked up to Denise, girl, and the what made the conversation the most funniest was because, girl, they were going back and forth, but girl, they were whispering. Girl, so Dorit walked up to Denise and was like, is this on backwards? Yeah. And then Denise was like, no. And then she was like, you sure? And I think Denise said something, is yours on backwards? Yeah. And then girl Denise was like, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. I know what you're doing. It reminded me, I know some of y'all don't watch Married to Medicine, but it reminded me of when Quad was giving her monologue and she was like, don't do this. Don't do this to me. This is not about a show. This is my life. When I tell you Denise Richards was giving her old 1-2 nasty Quad from I forgot what season that was. And then Dorit was like, I swear. Dorit was talking through her teeth. She was like, I swear, I think your jacket is upside down. Yeah. And then Denise said, I don't give a flying ass fuck about a jacket. Yeah. And then Dorit was like, okay, take it down. Take it down. Oh, yeah, when I tell y'all, I was in here cracking up. I said, these girls are a mess. This is so funny to me. I'm sorry. I found a lot of stuff funny, but girl, I'm telling y'all, if you have not watched this episode, I know some of you just watch our reviews and don't watch episodes. Girl, you need to go back and watch this episode. When I say it was hilarious. So anyways, Dorit tells Kyle that I'm going to keep this jacket just like this for the rest of this review. Show am. Dorit tells Kyle that Sutton came into the room and basically said that she was in denial somewhere. So Kyle, of course, gets upset and says basically, so you said that I was in denial? In denial about what? Kyle thinks that Sutton knows something. I don't think that Sutton knows anything. I think Sutton thinks something, right? There's a difference. Sutton thinks that there's something going on within Kyle's marriage. And based off of what we know today, girl, she was right, okay? I don't think Sutton knows what's going on in Kyle's marriage. And I also think that Sutton wants Kyle to be, I guess, open with her or them because they're supposed to be friends. And then Sutton was like, I said it in there. And then Kyle was like, I don't care where you said it. I don't care if you said it standing on your head. And then Sutton said, we all know I can't stand on my head. Oh, God. And then, girl, they show Anne-Marie and Erica Jane laughing. I think, girl, the girls were cutting up this episode. And then Sutton says, I asked her about her household. Yeah, I don't think y'all caught. Did y'all catch this? When Kyle said, and by the way, which fucking house? I said, I know that's right. Kyle said, you asked me about my household, but girl, I got about 25 houses, so which house you talking about? I said, that's what I'm talking about, girl. You better let her know. But girl, Sutton got houses all around, girl, all around the United States. I think they said she got one in Italy, Paris. I don't know, child. So Sutton starts talking about a disorder that she has, esophagus disorder. And this is the thing. Let me just say something. The girls play dirty. Period, point blank. Some of them go low to the flow. Some of them scratch the surface. Some of them, girl, take it all the way to hell and dance with the devil. Okay? We have seen on reality TV, Portia and Phaedra accuse Candy and Todd. We have seen Lisa ask them, were they doing bumps in the restroom on cable TV. We've seen on Married to Medicine them say or push a storyline of Toya possibly being a part of a robbery. We've seen down to Real Housewives of Potomac them almost create a storyline questioning the paternity of Monique's son with her husband, Chris. We've seen a lot, right? We've seen Garcelle question whether or not basically Dorit's house really was burglarized. I'm not saying that it's right and I'm not saying that it's okay, but the fact remains that the girls get dirty. Some go lower than others, but they get dirty. And now this episode, we literally have Cal, someone who does not have the best relationship with food, accusing someone else of basically having an eating disorder and being a drunk. Girl, the girls are going low. Low to the flow. So then Sutton basically tells Kyle, you've already lost 2 sisters. You don't want to lose a third. Yeah. So now everybody like, oh, that's too low. That's too low. No, girl, what was too low is when you accuse somebody of being a drunk bitch who all she do is play with her food and push mashed potatoes from one side of the plate to the other. Girl, that's low too. Girl, hello? So my whole point is the girls go there. The girls go there. The girls go there, and they've been going there. Sometimes they may say things that trigger other people, that trigger some of the viewers, but in the heat of the moment, I think that it's a one-on-one. I think it's one thing when we start getting into lanes of, homophobia and transphobia and, racism and anti-blackness, that's why I draw the line. But if the girls want to sit here and go toe-to-toe and go blow for blow and really and truly, girl, ain't none of the things I just mentioned involved, then, girl, go for what you know. Go for what you know. Y'all sit around. Y'all don't care about any of these things. Y'all sit around, laugh at folks' kids. Y'all swear up and down. Y'all love the kids. Y'all love the kids. Y'all love the kids. Y'all love the kids. And we supposed to protect the kids, protect the kids, protect the kids. But girl, y'all sit around and laugh about, girl, someone's son getting cursed out. And then act like y'all don't understand why she feels the way that she feels. Because I guarantee you, if my big black ass was to cuss Portia or Jaguar or girl, Apple, Orange, Coco, whatever these kids' names, and laughed and sat around and laughed about it, girl, how do you think they would take it? So I'm just saying. Anyways, so Kathy, let me tell y'all something. I've been said that what Lisa and Erica Jane was saying last year, I believed it. I don't think Lisa and Erica Jane was lying. I don't. I think that Lisa was putting 20 on 10 when she started talking about how she locked herself in a room because Kathy was acting a fool and she was scared. Now that part was a lie. But other than that, I believed everything Lisa had to say. And Kathy pretty much confirmed it, pretty much. So they basically think that Sutton doesn't want to ruin whatever access she has in Beverly Hills, especially with Kathy Hilton, because Kathy Hilton has the power to keep you in and keep you out. Let me tell you something. I don't know about those circles because that's not my circle, girl. You got to have money and I ain't got none. But I hear these stories all the time about, girl, these women being socialites and going to the parties and all that good stuff. For those out there who think that Kathy Hilton is incapable of, girl, kicking you out of the parties, and this is the thing, for some of those women, that means the world to them. I think Sutton cares about, girl, being able to go out and go to the Kathy Hilton parties and all the other parties. I think that Kathy Hilton is one of those women in that area code that, girl, can keep you in or keep you out. And if you cross Kathy Hilton, girl, it's a firestorm. I really do believe that. I believe she's hell on wheels with Cal. The reason why I get frustrated with Cal is because I feel like Cal is a grown-ass woman. Girl, you done lived half of your life and you still letting your sister do this to you, girl. At this point, girl, it's not like you need Kathy for nothing. Girl, you got your own money, your own family. Girl, at some point, you got to start taking responsibility for, girl, how the people you let in your life, girl, and stress you out. Because, girl, if you're doing all that to me, and I'm 52, 53, 56, girl, it's a wrap. Girl, it's been a wrap a long time ago. I ain't doing that right now at my age. I'm damn sure not doing it at 50 plus years old. So Sutton tells a story about, because this is the thing. As much as Kyle doesn't want to admit that it's about Kathy, girl, I believe it's about Kathy. I said that, I think the last week or the week before last. It's about Kathy. It's about Kathy. It's definitely about Kathy. It's not all about Kathy. There are other factors that are playing into the mess, but one of them is definitely Kathy Hilton. And so Cal is basically like, you brought Kathy up. She really did. She really brought up both of your sisters, if we're going to be honest. And out of the two sisters, you brought up Kathy Hilton. Hello? Catch that. So Sutton tells a story of basically, I guess last year when all the mess popped off, Sutton really kind of didn't take, I guess, anybody's side. I think she basically says something about there's some truth to both sides, or she said something like that, but she wasn't 100% like on Kathy's side. And Kathy called Sutton and basically, girl, reprimanded her. And so Sutton told Cal that basically she got a taste of what Cal has been talking about. Right? And so I guess Cal, and I guess in this moment, feels vindicated. I don't know, girl. At the end of the day, girl, it is what it is. Girl, those women up there who run these circles, these rich circles in Beverly Hills, New York, Miami, whatever, girl, that's what they do. They like to go to parties, and girl, you can't go to the parties if you piss off, girl, the head girl in charge. And I think that Kathy Hilton is one of the head girls in charge, period. Crystal, Sutton, Garcelle, and Denise go out. Denise this season, compared to the Denise that I remember, and I don't even go up for Denise at all. I don't understand her purpose on the show. But the Denise that I've seen this season, even after she supposedly, I guess, sobered up, I don't know. Girl, she still give me a loopy tea. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Like, think about Denise, like her last season on the show. Maybe I'm wrong and I just don't remember. I don't remember Denise being this like, girl, like, I don't know. It's almost, I don't know. It's weird to me. Denise basically says that the issue with her that she has with Erica Jane is due to, remember when they were at the dinner table, Denise had like a little barbecue or something at her house, and they started talking about threesomes, and the kids were were basically right there beside them. I get it, whatever, girl. It could be it's an inappropriate conversation, whatever, blah blah blah. Girl, you're still mad about something that happened, girl, X amount of years ago. Girl, don't one of your daughters got an OnlyFans page? Now, I don't know what she's doing on her OnlyFans. I know everybody that has OnlyFans is not down to the OnlyFans sucking dick, girl, and girl getting bent over. But I think the majority of the people probably are. Again, she could just be taking, I don't know, pictures, sexy pictures. But girl, one of your children got an OnlyFans page. And I think you got one too. You so worried about your children knowing about threesomes. But girl, like I said, girl, you can log onto her OnlyFans page and probably pay $9.99 and see her goodies. Girl, what's really the tea, Denise? Girl, it's time to let that go, baby girl. Now, like I said, I don't know what daughter it was, what child it was, but it still doesn't take away from the fact that, girl, you so worried about the kids knowing about threesomes and hearing about threesomes. Girl, they already know. And based off your daughter's having an OnlyFans page, she damn sure be knowing about threesomes. Not to say she having threesomes down to the OnlyFans, but y'all get what I'm saying. So, girl, when they was talking about Kyle, and Garcelle said that Kyle be sweeping the floor with her coochie. I said, bitch, you better scrub the ground and scrub the ground and scrub the ground and scrub the ground. So you better scrub the ground. Anyways, Dorit wants to continue to have the kids in homeschool. PK feels like it's time to kind of like let the boy and the girl go to, I guess, public school, private school, basically go to school. Girl. I got what Dorit was saying. See, this is the thing. Y'all have these husbands, and then even in your marriages, some of you probably still feel like a single mother. You probably do all of the work, most of the work. And then here comes this man. Yes, he's the husband. Yes, he's the child's father or the children's father. And then he swoops in trying to tell you what he thinks is best, right? And you looking at him like, nigga, you don't know what you're talking about. So in Dorit's case, Dorit feels like pretty much, PK, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Shut up. You're not even here most of the time, because while you have to go to work, it still doesn't take away from the fact that your ass not here, right? So you're always traveling for work. I'm here with the kids the majority of the time. So you can't tell me what I think is best for the kids. However, I felt like PK made a good point too. Even if what you're saying is true, it still doesn't take away from you not necessarily thinking that the kids would be better in homeschool, but girl, you just want the kids to be by you as much as you can. You see what I'm saying? So multiple things can be true at the same time. And then Dorit says that basically she gets frustrated with PK because she feels like PK doesn't understand the magnitude of what she went through with her home being burglarized. Now let me say something. I don't want to try to compare cursing out someone's son to your home girl possibly being burglarized, because it's really not the same thing. However, the same way you want, girl, some understanding from your motherfucking husband. This is your husband, not some nigga off the street, not some random. Girl, this is the man who, girl, is in your home. This is the man who you've had kids with. And he even low-key telling you, it's been 18 months, bitch, get over it. Pretty much that's what PK is telling Dorit. So Dorit is frustrated because she feels like PK is not basically understanding what she's been through, right? But then you'll turn around and low-key give Garcelle the same exact energy. Well, girl, it's been a year. Get over it. What do you want us to do? But your husband is sitting down to your face, basically telling you, girl, get over it. I told you, I still don't think Dorit house is burglarized. I don't give a damn what nobody got to say. It was more so the aftermath for me. Let me tell you something. Dorit's home was robbed. Less than 24 hours after the robbery, she goes to Cal's house to meet up with the girls to shoot a fucking scene. PK flies into town and goes straight to Cal's house. I would assume that since Dorit is so, I don't want to leave my kids, and it ain't even been 24 hours after the robbery, girl, that maybe we should go over to Dorit's house. Because PK is on the way, and I know he's going to want to check on the kids to make sure that the kids are okay. Did they hear something? Did they see something? That's what got me thinking that the shit was fake. Because there's no way that you get robbed, you leave your house, you leave your kids, even if you got security, to go over to your homegirl house to shoot a scene with your castmates. Your husband flies in, girl, to town, and he goes straight over to your homegirl house and not to y'all house to check on the kids. Girl, the whole shit seemed real off to me. Sorry. It ain't nobody gonna. There's nobody out there that's gonna convince me that, girl, that shit was real, because I still think it was fake. I think it was a setup that I think it was a setup that PK did to come back to us with the bullshit. Hello, shout out to Aunt Bertha. Are you getting robbed and leaving your kids, and then going over to your homegirl house, or are you gonna tell your homegirls, girl, can y'all please come over here, girl? I'm so nervous, girl. My husband on the way. But then you gonna leave your kids? at the same time. That don't make sense to me. It just does not make sense to me. Anyways, Kim K is back. Kim looks good. Kim look like she been through, girl, prior to this episode, episodes I've seen in the past, Kim looked like she been through hell and back. This is the best I've ever seen Kim. The best I've ever seen her look. Kim and Kyle got cute little shapes. Anyways, girl, she come back. They talk about the family. She basically says that there's enough blame to go around. We ain't got to bring all the stuff up, but girl, basically you and Kathy could have both did some things differently. And girl, it is what it is. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. That was an episode. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all. Or another thing that could have possibly made more sense, that would have made more sense to me, is if Dorit would have said, Kyle, girl, I'm coming over. PK is on his way. I don't feel comfortable being at the house right now. I'm getting the kids a couple of snacks and I'll be over in an hour. That would have made more sense. But it just does not make sense to me that the robbery happened the next day. Dorit goes over to Kyle's house, leaves her kids. Her husband is out of town. He goes straight to Kyle's house from the airport. So you're not gonna go check on your kids? Even if I keep calling her Dorit. Even if Dorit told you that the kids are okay, I'm still going to check on my kids. Matter of fact, just get the kids and y'all all go over to Kyle's house. That don't make more sense to y'all? Or is it just me? Okay, girl. Anyways, I'm done. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Bye, y'all.